Today we have some scientists here, our scientists, and they have done some amazing research. They have did some amazing findings. They were showing me, I told them, you show in the satsang to everybody. With the Sudarshan Kriya, what impact it has, and how it has an impact on the genes, and all that. Yeah? Introduce them. Introduce the scientist team. Yes, Sumati, you want to introduce the team?
Jai Gurudev. Gurudev, the scientists left. They had a flight, but they've given their studies.
Okay, they gave you, okay.
They have given their studies, if I can present.
Yeah, go ahead then, Sumati. Sumati heads our Department of Research and Science.
Jai Gurudev. So Gurudev was talking about studies we've done during Navratri. Wanted to share a couple with you. Last year, we did a study. I think the slides will come up. Next slide, please. So last year, we did a study on the effect of Navratri on the mind, the body, and the chakras. So normally when we do a study, we have an intervention before Sudarshan Kriya or after Sahaj. This time, it was just being here for 10 days. Gurudev's presence, the pujas, meditating together, the food. We didn't even ask if you went to bistro or eating love. We just assumed. And we had two groups. One was a group from 8 countries, and another was our Gurukul boys. And on day 0 and day 10, we did blood tests. What we measured was immunity, inflammation, cortisol, which is a stress marker, and the chakra alignment. So very interestingly, in just 10 days, immunity doubled in the international group. And in the Gurukul boys, it quadrupled. So no one could miss a class saying that they are not well, because immunity went up 396%. Interestingly, in the questionnaire when asked, they felt that immunity had improved by about 17%. So something to think about in terms of what we think and what is really happening in our body. The second was inflammation. Inflammation, as you know, is a marker of aging and other diseases. It's also linked to stress, and inflammation reduced by 40%. The Ayurvedic doctor in the hospitals was saying, this level of decrease is usually in 3 months with medicines. Cortisol, the stress marker, went down in 60% of the group by almost 60%. Typically, when we measure the chakras, only a few, like about 50% of the people, have a chakra alignment of over 90%. Before Navratri, our Gurukul boys already had 70% alignment, but after Navratri, 100% alignment across the chakras. But one person, before and after, steady with the highest alignment at 98%. You want to guess? There was another study done. This was done by Divya Kanchibotlaji on the antibacterial effects of the homas in Dhyan Mandir, just in this space. So you'll see these 3 images. From day 1 to day 2, there was a 70%, day 1 to day 7, there was a 71% reduction. And day 1 to day 9, 87% reduction in the colonies of bacteria. So we looked a little deeper into it. We looked at the smoke. Before Homa, you'll see that the antibacterial compounds, the Homa the smoke produces many different bacteria-fighting compounds. So you'll see before the Homa, there was nothing. After Homa, a lot of increase. Each red circle indicates a bacterial colony. We also looked at the ash. We added the ash to the bacteria from Dhyan Mandir, and we saw that, the bacteria that's found in surfaces we touch went down 77%. Bacteria found in skin, 63%. And this notorious bacteria found in hospitals, 98%. Scientists tell me it's not 100%, but yeah, 98%. And even bacteria which are highly resistant to even medicines went down significantly just in the 9-10 days. One of the scientists Gurudev was just referring to, Dr. Vaibhav Tripathi, he is from IIT Gandhinagar, did his postdoctoral at Harvard. He did a study on rhythmic breathing, which is Sudarshan Kriya, and brain rhythms. What he found was all alpha, theta, delta waves increased. Theta waves increased, showing deep relaxation, creativity, internal focus, intuition. Delta waves increased deep rest and very advanced meditative states. Alpha waves also showed a shift from light relaxation to deep meditative states. So overall, brain activity lowered to a level which is beyond sleep, which I guess is what we call turiya. The next study on gene expression. So Sudarshan Kriya is making changes at the molecular level, at the DNA level. This study was done by Dr. Vinoda Kochupillai. And the good genes, the pro-inflammatory markers, increase when you do Sudarshan Kriya. And the pro-inflammatory markers decrease, the bad ones. And the good ones, antioxidants, increase. But when you do Sudarshan Kriya and AMP, huge, a much larger reduction in harmful and increase in the good ones.
So you got it? Those who are not done advanced course, tell them they all must do the advanced course. Twice it happened. Yeah, go ahead.
And the last study, cancer patients, even after they've recovered, they're struggling with the side effects of chemotherapy, fatigue, hair loss, self-esteem. 3 months of Sudarshan Kriya practice, significant decrease in the levels of stress, significant improvement in sleep, and huge improvements in physical and emotional health. So we have published over 230 studies, almost 200 studies on Sudarshan Kriya, and all of this is available in a book and on our website. So please be in touch. Thank you. Jai Gurudev.
Interesting, no?